And then Andrei Daescu went to Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner. So it's going to be quite a battle here. Vivienne David will serve to Anna Bright. Let's play pickleball. Oh, and we talked about the poaching from the ladies, and Viv David comes flying across first. She is the silver medalist in poaching on the women's side. You saw Anna Lee Waters, who's the best in the business in the first one. The other interesting development here is Anna Bright usually plays with James Ignatowicz, one of the best players on tour. He's hurt. Andrei Daescu, a terrific player, steps in.
Okay, Anna firing away with the two-handed backhand into the body of Thomas Wilson and looks for the line on the forehand, couldn't find it.
Tried a little finesse from a guy that hits absolute rocket launchers usually, so trying to mix it up there. Good start for Daescu and Bright.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because if you look at Andrei at 6'5", you think he was the power player. He probably has the softer hands of the two, and Thomas Wilson under 6 foot can just destroy a pickleball. That's a good look at the combination of offense from Andrei Daescu, but Vivienne David got just enough of that two-hander to force him into an awkward swing.
And if you're new to Vivienne David, she will be smiling the entire time.
Second serve.
Yeah, good, bad, ugly, whatever. She'll show the pearly whites whenever she gets a chance, and we love it.
1-2-2.
This team won our last tournament in Minnesota. Just off the tape and deep. So David and Wilson came in with a lot of confidence. They're playing in their backyard. They want to play for a second consecutive title. Big, big opportunity here. And that is a gorgeous Ernie from Andrei Daescu.
What a luxury to only have to take one step to be able to do that. And the setup from his partner with a cross-court topspin dink. Almost no place for Vivienne to go except up the line, and Andrei was ready. And the ladies trading cross-court attacks. First one from Anna Bright handled by Viv, and then a little revenge.
There's the firepower of Thomas Wilson right there.
Yeah, he rolled the forehand with topspin to set it all up, and then fully finished with that high forehand.
2-2-1. Second serve.
And just the disparity in amount of time on court here for the teams. Wilson and David have played 53 matches together in countless practice hours. This is the 4th match ever for Bright and Daescu, and they're all today.
Yeah, and you can see right there the power of the Thomas Wilson forehand jamming up Anna Bright. She doesn't take a lot of awkward swings, but that was one of them.
One minute, Thomas Wilson is stabbing a ball for his life, and then he is destroying one, and they've got the lead.
And just a little like shoulder to chest bump thing there from the team that is so cohesive.
Valley. That's why we love pickleball right there. We had a two-handed forehand from Thomas Wilson, and then a gorgeous ATP or around the post from Anna Bright, finished by Daescu.
2-4-1.
And she was so happy about that last point, she had a wardrobe change right after it.
Feeling a little hot in here.
2-4-2.
Unbelievable athleticism. He was waving the Cobra that entire point and then destroys an overhead.
What ball movement from all four players at the kitchen line throughout that point, and Anna Bright had Thomas beat until she didn't.
Get down, Viv. And look at that anticipation, and this is what this team can do. They can get hot and start stacking points in bunches.
Yeah, it's a great read from Thomas. Doesn't just have the movement, has the anticipation as well.
Just relentless from the kitchen line. It is time for a timeout. That's
a variety of ways.
A lot easier when you can bring the car seat over from your house here for them for this particular event. Certainly wasn't that easy up in Minnesota last week. And 5-hole to tie up the hockey game here. The beautiful shot from Daescu.
Yeah, using that leverage and that length nicely. Viv got one back, couldn't get two.
So that's what you do. You call a timeout, hope to quell the momentum. They certainly did there. They get the ball back. Now what do you do with it?
2-6-1.
Andrei has the last swing there. Great ATP from Anna Bright. That was defend.
Yeah, and that's a big body to get out of the way on that last shot from Andrei Daescu, going with the short stroke on the forehand right past his opponent.
Just too good from Thomas Wilson with that very dangerous forehand.
Yeah, he kind of forced Andrei to flail at that first ball, and when you're off balance in this sport, it rarely works out in your favor.
What a shot from Daescu with the little two-handed poke.
And that's new in the arsenal. A year or so ago, didn't have that one with the two-hander off the bounce, and he had a very good one to a good location.
Side out. Same spot. Here we go. 6-4-1. Go, come on. Second serve.
That's nice partner communication from Anna Bright. When Thomas Wilson is hitting at you, you need all the help you can get to not hit the ball when it's going out.
Point.
Anna Bright said so dumb. We'll take her word for it.
Yeah, and partner communication on the far end of the court and back-to-back points.
just left it short. Looked for the ATP, didn't hook it around quite enough, so they get one.
4-7-1. Point.
Nice job by Daescu speeding it up. And speaking of speeding it up, Anna Bright, when things are going well, plays at a rapid pace. And Anna Bright wins the cross-court battle with Viv emphatically. So here we go. Timeout. Back in play. Can David and Wilson keep their lead? Wow, great calling. What a duck by the big fella. How did he get that low and out of the way?
I mean, that would have hit me, and I'm 5'8". He is 6'5". What great job by Andrei Daescu as that goes about a foot long.
7-7-1.
There is the matrix, and the wind has certainly picked up. You saw some very tough footwork throughout that last rally. Man, look at that ball move.
You could see it right before contact for Andrei Daescu as it took a, I guess, a right turn.
7-7-2.
What a drop from Andrei Daescu to set up his partner.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a drive to set it up. I mean, that was a biting slice, and Anna Bright, I like that she went middle instead of fully taking that cross court to Vivienne David like she has a couple other times.
And that time she just tattoos Vivienne David, and they have the lead.
2 ways to get it done. Drop and a drive, and finish by his partner.
We love when the ball goes off the tape with side spin. That really sets up an ATP. Well done from Vivienne David, but David and Wilson now trailed by 2 with the ball back. No one's in center field, and that miss hit lands in the perfect spot. And you saw great air traffic controlling from Daescu there. The serve was so good he didn't have time to switch sides. Well done.
On the fly, too, Dave. They didn't plan that out. It just was a product of the circumstances, and we see a tough error on the return from Anna Bright.
And that's the pressure of unwinding the stack, as we call it, of running to the other side of the court. And it gets him in trouble again, and we are tied at 9.
Plenty of pop on the two-hander as well. We always talk about his forehand.
The work the referee's doing. We are 9-9 here on a 2. This is something else. Oh, no, and out of the timeout, Viv misses the serve. That's part of why you call timeout. Just put a little thought in their head. It's like icing a kicker sometimes. Absolute battle, unbelievable spin at the kitchen, and we are at game point for Daescu and Bright.
10-9-1.
And that goes wide, and what a rally. Daescu and Bright called a timeout early in game one, but come roaring back, and it's going to take 3 if David and Wilson are going to thrill their hometown fans.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Game number 1, and Anna Bright and Daescu are as intense as it gets. Let's see if they can keep that good run going as Anna Bright starts game 2. Anything you would like to see from Wilson and David?
Well, I think once all 4 players get to the kitchen, Anna Bright is finding the offense more than anyone else. I know it's a tall task with the big man in front of her, but can Vivienne David find some offense straight ahead against Andrei? That could be a difference maker for me. And of course, the more forehands that Thomas hits is also a very good strategy as well. And I think you got to tip your cap to Anna. She was rolling those dinks, and she was finding offense more than anyone else.
Oh, Nisha Smith's got the foot fault on Andrei. Those are some big shoes, and the players always look down afterwards and slide their foot back just a little. Whoa.
It's the Thomas Wilson.
Oh, it was Thomas on the other side. That's right.
He barely lost his balance, and I believe it was the left foot that touched, but he redeemed himself on that very next point.
Yeah, because Andrei's like, what are you talking about here?
Side out.
That's a great return as that ball getting back behind Thomas Wilson. You always want to make contact out in front when possible.
What a rally, and it's David and Wilson with the last blow.
And a big yell from Thomas over to Viv. I mean, they never really dip with their positive energy. But when they ramp it up a notch, that's when they play their best.
1-1-2.
That ball got in the jet stream and took off, not even close there.
2-1-2.
And with this wind swirling around, what's the hardest shot to hit, Adam?
Well, really, it's the inconsistency of the wind.
Yeah.
When it picks up and then it cools off. So really, it's sometimes it's some of the soft stuff. When the ball is driven at you, it kind of bites through the wind. But some of the slower offerings, the ball really moves around.
Point.
That's the patented Wilson. Yeah, Viv. he likes to throw that in there, and I know Vivienne loves hearing it.
Nothing better than being told you're great. Tried to kick it over through the air.
Great
Rocket tryouts for Viv there.
Yeah, great reach from Andrei, maximizing that length. A lot of players don't take advantage. When you are tall, reach in the kitchen and do damage.
That is just filth from Thomas Wilson, and he's saying I did it because he's running around all these backhands. Dude, you can do that.
I think that's the best two-handed backhand off the bounce I've ever seen from Thomas Wilson. More of that.
Oh my, and there's that awesome poaching ability, but she's just been getting on top of the ball a little too much.
Yeah, and Anna not the best first volley, but just enough to get it down
2-3-1.
into the lower body of Viv Davin, which is a tougher shot.
And good night on that one. That is Thomas Wilson's patented shot. You want to drop it to the backhand, it ain't ever getting there. Watch this dude fly.
He just gallops right over the corner of the kitchen and has great body control in the air to smack it.
Anna Bright is the best at screaming at her partner to go, but Andrei had no chance to get to that one.
3-2-1. Point.
That's a nice jam up. Anna Bright great at clearing her body when an opponent does attack her body, so that just shows how good the speed up from Thomas Wilson was.
Second serve.
Yeah, Andrei loves that inside-out forehand. He hits it with authority and plays it to the middle of the court and fully inside out.
Side out. 2-4-1. Second serve.
Yeah, I think Andrei maybe had some evil thoughts that he was going to speed that ball up, and he decided to switch over to a soft shot, and I think it threw off his rhythm just enough.
That would be the no-go zone with the big man.
Yeah, and I wanted her to look for it, and you know, I don't think that was a poor decision, but maybe the location wasn't the best.
Side out.
Oh, and the pirouette of frustration there from Anna Bright.
Yeah, that was a quality spin move from her.
4-3-1.
So back and forth we go. David and Wilson ball back with a 1-point lead.
Second serve.
Yeah, just a light lull with a couple unforced errors sprinkled in the last couple minutes, and that happens to the best of us.
Thomas is heating up the two-handed backhand, and that was a good one, too. You saw Bright and Daescu choose not to unwind their stack and stay on their side, and Anna Bright more than capable of playing that side. So down one, but game one in their pocket for Bright and Daescu. Loses his mind on trying an inside-out winner from that position, and the crowd might have needed a timeout with all the net cords that took place on that one.
Yeah, Thomas needs to know that his opponent is 6'5", so that little deceiving shot that he hit, all Andrei has to do is just stick his arm out to neutralize it. So that's a lot of risk for a little reward.
Point.
That's a great rip at the body from Anna Bright.
Timeout receivers 5-4-1.
Outside the lines.
So here we go. Oh my, oh no, I hope she's okay. She just said she's okay, wow. She was going for the poach and then got out of there. Then the ball came flying back at her. She's not going to love this replay. Ow, man, that's scary on the wrist.
Yeah.
Because you go to break your fall. So fortunately, Anna Bright's okay, and she is thrilled we're showing every angle we've got.
What a fall. I mean, what a fall. And that's the issue, is the risk, because I didn't see anything with an ankle.
Yeah.
It was just a misstep with the lower body, but she seems to be fine.
6-4-2.
No way, Andrei, says Thomas, because that was smoke down the middle, and he's there.
I mean, and the shot before, I mean, big man, soft hands. Like, it is so hard to put the ball away from the 6'5" defensive specialist.
Side out.
Yeah, never really had a chance. You could see the reaction of her and
4-6-1.
Andrei. They knew that was going to catch the net.
Point.
Thomas keeps firing with the two-way.
First strike, that was what I was talking about. That was not a blatantly obvious time to speed up,
5-6-1.
but he found a way to earn a point for his team.
Second serve.
And Vivienne really good at the short hop half volley dink, but that roll and that top
5-6-2.
spin from Anna Bright and that cross court pattern is a lot to handle for anyone.
Side out.
So they get within one, but this is a big opportunity for
6-5-1.
Bright and Daescu to extend the lead and get closer to taking game number 2.
Second serve.
Yeah, that's great spin from Thomas Wilson. As I think Andrei was expecting that ball a bit higher. It dipped down low on him and forced the miss hit.
6-5-2. Side
Ooh,
out.
goes for the big swing, so they do absolutely nothing with the ball and give it back in like 15 seconds. That could be a
5-6-1.
recipe for disaster.
That's the pump fake, Dave. And it is part of the deal in mixed doubles as the guy is looking to be aggressive, but that was just too much of one for Viv to overcome.
5-6-2.
Yeah, that's like when it goes off the wide receiver's hands and it gets an interception under the quarterback's stats.
Side out.
Oh, and a mess that time for David and Wilson, so they give it right back.
Yeah, that's 4 quick points with no one seizing an opportunity. I mean, I know it's only halfway through game 2, but this is crunch time.
6-5-1.
Someone needs to step up real soon.
And it is Vivienne David with the last blow. The great athleticism of Thomas Wilson tracked down that first lob. What a point.
Yes, it was. And I don't even hate the decision from Andrei Daescu to look for offense here. Viv David two-hander, too good.
That ball went deep into the crowd, so we're going to get a new Vulcan V Pro flight here. We always put a new ball into play.
Yeah, fresh ball. Maybe some early offense for one team or the other.
What a pull from Andrei Daescu to keep that in at him.
Yeah, and I talked about the early offense, and he makes me look good there. As the ball weathers down, it moves through the air a little bit slower. So sometimes when you get a fresh ball, you can find some big power.
Side out.
Great relentless pressure when they had to have it from Thomas Wilson. And they're smiling their way all the way back, and that's a good
5-7-1.
replay of it. So here we go. So
Second
what's
serve.
interesting is Anna Bright would love to stay in that cross-court exchange. She's got the better two-handed backhand.
Yeah, I think so. And she showed off the
5-7-2.
one-hander that she's been working on so hard as well. just a swat. He just flails at it. He knows he's got a good look when Andrei picked that particular target to speed up, and he finishes the point like he often does.
That's a shot Viv loves, the inside out, but catches the net. So they get but one.
7-6-1.
That is a big man doing big things.
Maximizing reach. I just hate to see a tall player that doesn't fully utilize that skill. And Andrei has always maximized his link to the full potential.
Inside out, beautiful finish, using that length, and they are within two of going to Sunday and playing for a championship.
Yeah, let's hope it's a external, like a strawberry, as opposed to something in there.
Wow, and off the tape that hops right over the Daescu paddle.
Phenomenal strategy from Thomas Wilson on that
call timeout. Net cord sets up a room service put away for Vivienne, David, and Daescu is about to lose his mind. You're going to get the crazy eyes after two net cords.
6-9-1.
Wow, Vivienne, David, what a shot.
She can't bring that short in the court. She's going to hit the post. She goes corner pocket, and what a decision and execution from Viv.
Second serve.
And has not had, even though she's good at it in this match, it has not been good, and that is one thing that could be the difference in the scoreboard. Wow, Andrei goes for it, but gets the dreaded HTP. He hit the post. That's a point for the other team, and we are within one here.
8-9-2.
That goes deep, and we are tied now at 9.
It's execution time. It's just a couple nice words to each other. Let's go out there and do it.
Great first volley from Daescu, gets the ball back.
9-9-1.
Oh no, okay. That isn't touchdown, Daescu. That's, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and one thing you can talk about at the end of the game is where we're going to put our third shot and where are we going to return. Those are more of the basic aspects that you're talking about late in a game.
And we are at match point for Andrei, Daescu, and Anna Bright.
10-9-2.
And that will do it. First-time partners on the PPA Tour, and they're going to play for gold. What a match 11-9, 11-9. Andrei, Daescu, Anna Bright get it done. All that intensity matched with the execution, and they have gotten it done.
At Pickleball Central, we're all about you.
Your pickleball journey.
We've got the largest selection of
Paddles,
nets, shoes,
balls,
accessories,
and more.
The lowest prices.
guaranteed.
Find it cheaper somewhere else? We'll match it.
Don't love it?
Send it back.
Our world-class customer service.
We'll take care of you.
Plus, every dollar you spend
earns you discounts on future orders.
For all your pickleball needs,
Trust the experts.
The experts.
we're here for you.
Pickleball Central.
Well, 2 epic games out here on center court. And Andrei, you do so well to get big and really put the pressure on the opponent. What were you focused on doing well as it came down to the wire here?
We just try to stick to the plan, you know, just play our game. We're up 9-6, had a little bad luck over there. They obviously great competitors. They're playing really well. They brought it back to 9-9, and we knew we just had to play our best at that time. And I had to get big in the middle, try to put a little pressure, but so was Thomas. The girls were drinking great, so it was just a great match. I think overall, had a little bit of everything, you know. Anna did a little matrix moves over here, had some great hand battles. I mean, it was just exciting to play.
AB, you did take quite a roll back here. You did it quite gracefully as well. How are you feeling? Everything okay?
I feel like saying it was graceful is sarcastic. Thomas said the same thing. It honestly felt anything but graceful. It felt like I was falling in slow motion. You know, I'm sorry everyone had to see that, but thankfully, I made a joke actually after the fall. I said to Thomas, next return on me, and then because of course I'm rattled, and the next point they gave it to me and I missed. But it was, yeah, I've never fallen like that on a pickleball court or a tennis court. But I'm glad we won the match when it happened.
Well, you guys have partnered before together at MLP, which gives you a little more comfort out here. But this will be your first time playing together in a final. What do you want to do well?
Yes, we definitely have some experience playing together. I think Anna's a great competitor. You know, our energy is really good the whole time. You know, we go through adversity and tough moments really well together. And, you know, I've been saying all along that James Ignatovic is very overrated when it comes to mixed doubles. And I think Anna just proved today that she can get to championships on with anyone. So, yeah, I'm just excited to play with her on Sunday. With anyone, yeah.
With anyone. Well, that's, I think, a call out to James, because obviously you usually play with your boyfriend, but you've been able to switch it up while he's been out with an injury, unfortunately. Is James in any danger?
No, but when he doesn't play, Andrei probably the first person I call.
Oh my God. Guys, that was an incredible match. We can't wait to watch you guys compete on Sunday for the gold.